everybody, John Bishop here with John Bishop Fine Art. Welcome back to the podcast. Today I was sitting here doing some studio time, and I've been working on a paper-based piece, and so that's what I'm going to be working on while I'm talking today. So basically it's just an abstract, and I was going to try and really just again work with layers and layers of layers and of circles and kind of a blue scheme with maybe some kind of aquas and greens in there. But that's what I'm going to be working on. But if you're listening to the podcast, you won't see that. So what I wanted to talk about while I'm painting is, first of all, some news. I am super excited to announce that I have now joined up with the online accelerator program from Professional Artist Association. And so they have this lovely program that pairs you with a coach, and they work with you specifically over building strategies and ways to reach your business goals, specifically your business goals as an artist in an art business. That is exactly the kind of stuff we do with the nonprofit, and it is something that I think a lot of us struggle with. Things have been really tough in the last few months, and so income has not been huge. But I think what I have always believed is that I'm doing everything right, and that I'm missing something that I can't really put my finger on, because I'm doing the social media, I'm doing the content creation. I've got over 400 videos now, and I just don't have the following. Now that could mean two things. I mean, I do realize it could mean that I'm not good enough. Could mean that my work is just not good. I'm not good enough. It could mean that, just what I'm doing doesn't really resonate with people. That's possible. And of course I have to acknowledge that. That would be foolish not to acknowledge that. But at the same time, I sell things. I sell things when I go to fairs. I sell things when people come in the studio. And the problem for us has been, for months now, no one's coming into the studio. And so we have set up a business that is basically based around running a shop, running a studio where people walk in and buy things. And if that traffic stops, then we don't have a lot of other avenues. That made sense for a while, and I think we have done a good job in building up a shop. We have a lovely group of collectors, most of whom have already bought from us and basically don't have any room in their homes for more of what we're doing. So we could either do different things and keep trying to sell to them, bless their hearts, or we could change some of the way we're progressing. What we have found is we have virtually no sales. I mean, no sales on the website. And that shocks me, because we do a lot of work on the website and just doesn't seem to move the needle in any way. So what I'm hoping is that this program will not only introduce me to some people who could be helpful to my career, but give me real strategies, real kind of identify some things that, maybe I'm almost doing things right and I'm just missing the mark. If that's true, I want to know it and, address it in some way. So that's what I've started. I just literally started this week. I met my new coach, and we will be working together once she creates like this individualized plan for me based upon questionnaire I filled out and then obviously in the conversations that we have together. So I'm very, very excited about that. I'm a little nervous because it could mean that I have to change a lot of the way I'm doing business. You know what I mean? If in fact I am missing the boat on some things, then I have to address them, right? So that is exciting and a little terrifying at the same time. Mostly exciting. And that program is a year-long program that will take me through some guided activities toward some very, very specific goals that we're setting together, me and my coach. And so some of those kind of promises that have been made is that I will start teaching classes online. I can't imagine what I'd teach online other than what we're doing right now. I will get into some galleries. I will increase online sales. I will, what else? I've forgotten what were the other ones. Because it was getting into a gallery. Oh, it's just to have a steady income of $10,000 a month, which is what we think we need, and we don't usually make. Yeah, we have good months, but so that is the kind of promise. I guess my big fear going in was, you know, you get kind of, I don't want to say you get taken because that's not fair, but you spend money on things that bring you no results. And that is part of doing business. That's part of learning and growing, because you're not even sure which ones. But, you know, you reach a certain age in your life and a certain state in your finances that you really can't afford to make a whole lot more of those kinds of mistakes. So that was my fear going in, is that, you know, the great energy that I feel right now, is that going to be like those gym memberships in March and April? I used to go to our photography club, used to meet at the downtown gym, the YMCA. And we always had a problem every January because there was no parking. And then by February and on for the rest of the year, there was plenty of parking. It's just that every year people say, okay, this is the year I'm going to get in shape. They start working out and they're all excited, and that doesn't last. And I'm very, very afraid that the momentum that I'm feeling right now and the excitement and the commitment that I'm expressing right now, you know, I have to make sure that that sticks and that doesn't become the January diet syndrome. So that's what I'm doing with the career. I will let you know how things are going. Like I say, I haven't even met with my coach yet. We have our first kind of Zoom meeting in a week or so. But I am doing some of their online coursework, and I'm doing a lot of the kind of big picture planning, working on elevator speeches and goals and, you know, some kind of high in the sky planning bits that are hugely important. But anyway, that's what's going on there. As far as the art, I did the couple of cows. It was really, really funny. We've now Bogdan started the Texana series 2 weeks ago, and then I did some cows, and then he did some more photography, and we put them in the shop, and we're selling them. People are coming in and they're buying them. People who live in Houston, people who are visiting Houston, it doesn't really make a difference. They want something that says Houston or Texas, and they will purchase it. And so we're laughing because we haven't done it before, but we're also saying this isn't what we want to do with our art. But, you know, pay some bills and get some people in the door, maybe build a relationship with people. Can't be a bad thing, right? am a little excited because this is new to me, a completely new kind of approach. I have found, you know, the little cartoon heads that I do, they sell, but they're not selling crazy. And then I had, of course, the big disappointment going to Comic Palooza where they didn't sell at all. And that was just the wrong thing for the wrong place. People look at them, they laugh, but they don't buy them. And yeah, so I'm not quite sure what to do with that. Other than I don't really do them because I want to sell them. I do them because I enjoy them. So I don't think I'm going to stop doing them. But I don't look at them as in planning those successes. Now that I'm doing a lot of business planning, that isn't a big part of my strategy. So yeah, that's what's going on. I think I'll leave it there. I am working on these pieces here on paper, and then what I often do is I also have in front of me some of the little earrings that I've been working on, and behind me I've got a big kind of bifold door that I'm going to be painting. And as I paint, I hate to waste paint, so when I have a little bit of extra blue, I'm going to put it on one of these other canvases or other formats. So I'm going to keep at it. One of the goals that I have with this new program with Professional Artists Association is to guarantee that I spend time in the studio at a certain amount of time. And that is very exciting because I kind of do treat it as an afterthought, particularly when we get very busy and when we get, when we have so much inventory that we're just tripping over things in the studio. So it's good. I now have dedicated time, and I do that first. I put the hours for the studio work first. So hopefully that'll help. Anyway, I'm going to get back to it. Hope you're having a good day. Enjoy your lovely September, and I will see you very soon. Bye now.